And so I told her that she was being a bitch and obvious. Oh, hi. When did you get here? You just got to the party? Well, sit down, because this isn't a party. Yeah, that's right, this is class. Today I'm going to be telling you about my favorite artists. Now, for context, I'm going to be starting a painting pretty much in 2 days. And I'm going to make a video probably on, like, figuring out what I'm going to do. But before that, because I'm going to be home alone in 2 days, I can talk about it better then. I thought I was just gonna make a really short, like 5-minute video, 6-minute, probably 6-minute, about my 3 favorite artists, sort of preparing for the fact that I'm going to be making a giant painting. Bigger, maybe, even bigger. First up is Tails Jaquel.
I am not using copyrighted music.
Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Tails Jaquel is a artist who makes really good art. He makes like historical art on the act of things that have been very demonized in history, and he does basically what I have always wanted to do with art, and that's why I love him so much. Tails Jaquel makes primarily LGBTQ facing artwork about the queer experience and his, like, the people in his life basically. He said himself that he finds it easier to capture joy, which he really seems to be like focused on with his paintings, of like capturing the essence of joy. He put in one of his videos his top 5 paintings ever made, and the 5th one was a really unpopular, messy, in a good way, a messy painting. I don't remember what it was called, but he said that it was so loved by him because it captured this just like ethereal feeling of joy that he sought, I'm imagining he seeks to create in his paintings. If AI doesn't advance any further and people actually do something about it, then I don't think artists like, well, Tails Jaquel will be taken down anytime soon, because they are the kind of artists that capture something that is innately human in a non-human way. He uses like flowing like water, similar to like water in zero gravity, and like streaks of light bursting from nowhere. I love it. But my next artist is Blackbean CMS.
Buena, this is
Now, I think another person in my class who's taking RGCSE, really good by the way, she does like pencil drawings of like people and they look like people. I could never. And I think she also is watching Blackbean CMS because what he does is he basically learned anatomy and he uses that to break the laws of anatomy. And I fucking love that. He uses oil pastels, and I've always had a soft spot in my heart for oil pastels. I love oil pastels. What he'll do is he will basically warp and like configure the face to show feelings. It's very queer in a very like modern, but also not very modern way, because he reminds me of Tails Jaquel in the way that he can capture feelings in his artwork that not a lot of people can, you know? And I love that. I love that shit. The first time I tried, obviously it's reversed so it looks even worse than it already is, but it's fucking disgusting. And finally, we have the most famous person that I'm probably gonna... Is that chocolate? I had chocolate on my lip for the entire video and you didn't say anything?
yes, idiot.
Okay, sorry. Gustav Klimt. Now, I'm sure that 7 art nerds, just shrieked at the fact that I said Gustav Klimt, because if you like Gustav Klimt, you don't like Gustav Klimt, you love Gustav Klimt. Because he is so unique in the way that his art has not aged. Because with artists like Leonardo da Vinci, I was about to say Leonardo DiCaprio, no. He made art that was revolutionary for his time, but as time has gone on, it's become more and more common as people basically do what he does. But with Gustav Klimt, he has a freshness to his paintings that, to be honest, I don't really know how he does it. How he did it. He's dead. Really relies on gold. That's an amazing thing. And prints. That's basically what he's known for, is gold and prints. And how he uses prints to portray emotions. And there's this one that was just used, splashed by oil, called Life and Death, I think. And there's another one of like 3 women, and they're all like different ages. And he captures the female anatomy in a way that a lot of people don't, where it's put non-sexually. which is really, really, really fucking powerful, especially in a day and age where you look around and every woman who is basically in fame has to be attractive. But when you look at a Gustav Klimt, it's less about showing the sexualness and more about the beauty and the, like, yeah. That was my 3 favorite artists in all of art history. This is a bit of a shorter video, only like 15 minutes. It was supposed to be 10, but then like 3 of it, like looking out the window and looking out the door. So thank you all so much for watching. See me in 2 days. Oh, that's cool. See me in 2 days.